Hello. So, welcome back to KL'N Life. I literally think we've probably been inactive for, I don't even know, maybe I should check, a long time. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself actually, because I really wanted to vlog my whole pregnancy so that I had my journey recorded and yeah, just to document basically. It's a full-on thing. Like, it sounds so simple just to think that you carry your camera everywhere, but it's really not that simple. Like, sometimes it's easy just to like get out of the house and go and do something, or cook your food and just eat it, or you're just in a conversation and you're like, oh, this would be a pretty cool conversation to like record. But then like by getting up and starting recording, you kind of like kill the vibe and it all, I don't know, it just, like, it definitely takes effort. Like, it's a skill to vlog. And I don't really know if I've got that talent. Fast forward from when the last video that we posted, so what would that have been? That would have been the gender reveal, I think. Yes, so I would have been 20 weeks pregnant and was announcing that we found out that we were having a little baby girl, which is so amazing. So we are now fast forwarding 20 weeks from the last vlog. There you go, I just figured it out, 20 weeks from the last vlog. So what's that? 4 times 4 is 60. So 5 months ago was the last vlog. Wow, that feels like so long ago. So as of tomorrow, I am 40 weeks pregnant. I have been pregnant for 10 months. 40 damn weeks. 2 months shy of a year. I've been pregnant since June 2019. It is March 2020. That is a long time. No one tells you that pregnancy is 10 months. As far as I ever knew, pregnancy was 9 months. You're pregnant for 9 months. It's not 9 months, it's 10 months. And potentially 10 and a half months if you go over, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go over. I thought I would do a little bit of a recap on the last 5 months, do a bit of a body update, have a look at what I'm looking like. So I am 40 weeks pregnant and I have loved being pregnant. Loved it. The first 3 months was definitely challenging. You are just dealing with a constant exhaustion and nausea, and for me, I didn't really get, and still to this day I haven't had any cravings of food. It's just, I had like a lot of food aversion initially. Like I went off so many things. Like I completely went off meat. I completely went off eggs. I went off coffee. I wanted to be healthy and eat a lot of vegetables, and I would cook up meals, and then I would be like, I just can't stomach that. Like I can't eat it. So I went off a lot of foods. I'm not heavily, as in like, I'm not massive as a pregnant woman, but being like at the end of my pregnancy and that last trimester of my pregnancy, in the peak of summer on the Gold Coast when it is super hot, I definitely found myself reaching for like cold stuff, like icy stuff. So quite often I'd be at like 7-Eleven and I'd get like those low sugar slushies, or just, I've always had like room temperature water, and I was wanting, like, we've had a bag of ice in our freezer for the past few months because I just want cold water. Yeah, ice blocks, slushies, but not so much because it was a craving. It was just like, I've been so hot. So just trying to like cool myself down has probably been like the biggest thing. I've definitely enjoyed eating a lot more fruit again. Maybe it's just that, I don't know, I think maybe I'll probably do that anyway in summer, but just because I'm pregnant, I've been probably paying a little bit more attention to that. But yeah, I've definitely not had any cravings as such. So Once I hit about 12 to 13 weeks, I had stopped being sick in the mornings, and I was definitely starting to feel a little bit better. I was still quite nauseous and tired. It's that mental exhaustion in like that first trimester, because it's like a secret and you don't tell anyone that you're pregnant. So you're really trying to put on this front that you're okay and you're sweet, and you're not sweet. And when you're a very active person, I think it's probably ego that takes a little bit of a hit, thinking like, what am I doing? I've not trained. I'm not eating my normal food. I'm doing less than I normally do, and I'm absolutely exhausted, but you're growing a human, so it's a big deal. I kind of got the nudge from Luke, and he was like, so, you're gonna start training again? And my expectation of training was that I was gonna have to try and get back to what I used to do. And I knew that you're not meant to train extremely hard when you're pregnant. I know you're meant to keep your heart rate. Like, I know all this as being a coach, and I knew it all, but this, when it's yourself, like, it's so much harder to not have an ego and not beat yourself up about it. Do this. And then Luke was like, what are you doing? Like, no, like, you're not doing that run. Like, you could do that, or no, like, you're regressing that. You're not doing that, you could do this. And I think that was probably one of the biggest God sense for me, was knowing from him that like he wasn't judging me in a way that was like she's being slack or she's complaining or she's being lazy. That he was like, you need to just move your body and do what feels right and what feels good, and you are not training the way that you used to train. Like, you just need to come in and be a part of it and do what you just get through a session, basically. So that was huge for me mentally, because in my head I was like, I've got to try and stick to this certain level, and you don't. I maintained around 3 sessions a week, which is, again, still a massive step back from what I was doing. I was enjoying it, and I felt really good in the session. My eating pretty much went back to normal from there. And then the 3rd trimester hit, and I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable. Certain movements didn't feel good. I'd rock up to training, I'd start doing the warm-up, and I was like, not today. And then other days, like, I was on, and everyone's like, whoa, like, that baby's gonna fall out. Like, you need to slow down. So it was just a matter of being kind to myself, and I really do believe that I listened to my body. On the days that I felt good, and I put in what I could. And then on the days that I felt like crap, was like, yeah. And then work just got so busy, and so I probably stopped training around 8 months. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, where am I at now? Let me see what's in my notes. So yesterday I had a midwife appointment. And she came to my house. So I am so lucky. I got accepted into the midwifery group program with the Gold Coast University Hospital, which is such an epic program, and I've had the best experience with my midwife, Claire. The day you find out you're pregnant, I highly recommend to send through your application to the MPG group at the Gold Coast Uni Hospital, because it's been amazing, and the midwives there are incredible. And yeah, I've loved my experience with Claire and being a part of the group, and I feel so confident and so relaxed and so excited going into the birth of my baby. Just being so prepared and trying to go really natural, and learning like a lot of hypnotherapy or hypnobirthing techniques. So yeah, I highly recommend that you apply. So today is Tuesday, the 3rd of March. My due date is in 2 days, on Thursday the 5th of March. I'm going to try and naturally induce myself. Most first-time mums will go over. So the things that I'm trying to do is to have my body start to get things moving, hopefully, and make her sort of get a little bit irritable so that she wants to come out. Getting my uterus like really nice and strong, ready to give birth. The things that I'm doing is eating lots of pineapple, eating lots of dates, I have been having some curry, drinking lots of raspberry leaf tea, staying really hydrated, going for the walks. So there's something called the 3 hots: hot food, hot walks, and hot sex. So they're the kind of natural things that we're doing. And then the other thing that I will have started to do as of today, and I will do pretty much every day now leading up until when I have her, is hand expressing.
Squeeze the milk out, just like that.
So 15 minutes on each booby, and I literally felt like I was like a cow, like trying to get the milk out at the same time with this syringe, and then like flicking the syringe to like get the air bubbles out. And I'm like, I feel like I'm a farmer / a junkie with this syringe. And anyway, it was an experience. Fluid, which is not actually milk, it's just colostrum, which is like liquid gold to the babies. So I'll start collecting that between now and when she's born. About quality, not quantity, which is sometimes where the babies can get quite frustrated in that first week or so when you're waiting for your milk to come in, because they want volume and you're giving them like the gold but in very small doses. So I've got another appointment with my midwife on the 10th of March. So on the 10th, if I've not had her by then, so then I'm 5 days overdue. So I'll be 40 weeks and 5 days. If I've not had her by then, we'll do a stretch and sweep, see if we can get the process happening. And on that same day, I'm going to get acupuncture as well, because they go quite well together, the stretch and sweep and the acupuncture. So hopefully that might be able to bring her on. And then we'll wait like a day or so and see if she does come. If she doesn't, then we'll do a stretch and sweep every day after that. And then if I've not had her 5 days after the 10th, so as of the 15th, they'll induce me on the 15th. So I really don't want to be induced. I really would love for her to, like, I know I'm doing these things to try and speed up the process or to try and get things happening, but it is still like, I wouldn't call it intervention, like eating certain foods and going for walks and having hot sex and all those kind of things. Like, I don't consider that as intervention. That's just like assisting, prompting, like, let's go. Inducing when they actually start like some medical things to put your body into labor, and I'd really like to avoid that if I could. But at the end of the day, if I've gone to the 15th, if I'm 10 days over, like, I was ready for her 4 weeks ago and I'm ready for her today. I would love for her to come tonight. So yeah, I would like to try and have her come sooner than later. But yeah, as of the 15th, if she's not here, I'll get induced and I'll pretty much have her by then. But the whole thing with this midwifery group is to try and keep me at home for as long as possible when I am in labour, until my contractions get within that sort of 10 and 2, so that's 2 contractions within 10 minutes. And with each contraction, well, 2 to 3 contractions in about 10 minutes would be good. And those contractions lasting at least like 60 to 90 seconds each one, and really strong, really strong contractions. Or surges if you go down the hypnobirthing route, having a surge. But I'm like ridiculously excited for labour. Like, don't know, I'll check in with you afterwards and let you know how it went, but like, it's pretty cool when you think about it, regardless of like the views and everything through YouTube, whether you connect with people or don't. Like, just such a cool thing to document your life. Like, there's been so many times I've wanted to grab the camera and just record something, but then it's like, no, like, I don't have makeup on, or I need to wash my hair, or I want to wear something in particular so that I look great. And like, here I am today, like sweating in this room, flushed, hot, no makeup, my hair slicked back, like, but this is me. Anyone that knows me knows that this is pretty much me on the regs. But just to finish this vlog, I will pop in some photos of our maternity shoot, which was really cool. So we did that 2 weekends ago, and I'm going to make some homemade fish tacos tonight, so I will vlog that recipe as well. Right now Luke's at the gym. When he gets home, we're going to go for a swim, so I could probably take you there. because this was just like I am going to start vlogging again. I have finished work. It's just going to be me and the baby. I'm going to be super tired, but that's going to be new mum, new life, newborn baby, and just to document my journey, my experience, and hopefully connect with other mums and be able to get some guidance and help and ideas and feedback and collaborate, and yeah, just really open to what opportunities this can bring. Worst case scenario, I've been able to document the start of my daughter's life with my beautiful family. 40 weeks pregnant with my little baby girl. Going for a swim.
Go swimming.
At the creek, which we've not been to in a very, very long time.
Current mood, swimming.
Yeah. Been a while, my love.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's so hot. So hot, I'm just not coping with this heat. Meanwhile,
So as I said earlier, we are having homemade fish tacos for dinner. So we've got some yummy snapper fish. Luke's gonna cut that up. You've just seen me put together the mixtures for crumbing the fish. The fishy. Oh, it's a bit stinky. Ooh. I don't mind fish, but I actually like seafood. It's just the that rich smell.
rich, Roddy rich.
So we're just going to dip the fish into the flour, then into the egg mixture, and then so the flour helps the egg stick to the meat, and then from the egg mixture into the breadcrumbs, and that breadcrumbs is just normal breadcrumbs with the lemon, herb and garlic seasoning and salt and pepper, which actually smells so good. So we're just going to, what would you say, slice this into little tenders or something?
Yeah, I'll chop it up into like a, some form of business going on here.
This guy has an amazing body, and the reason why is because
Don't get my undies.
he chooses not to shallow fry like me. So we're going to pop his in the...
I'm going in the flips.
In the...
air dryer.
In the air fryer.
In the air dryer.
And then I am going to shallow fry mine in just some coconut oil in the pan. But I'll strain it, and honestly I probably aren't eating enough fats at the moment, so it's fine. But... for shred life.
So if you ain't shredding, you ain't going anywhere in regards to shredding. You're going all that oil.
Yeah, but you are air frying.
Right. So that's me in the air fryer, white there.
Now I will just put together that kale slaw. I did really want to get some cucumber and some lime and some fresh coriander. Didn't happen, so we're just keeping it simple. And that's it. We will show you when we're plating up. Oh, he burned himself.
Lid.